Hello, today's date is the, why am I forgetting the date? Today's date is February 9th, 2008. It's about 3 minutes until 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want to just make a real quick statement here. Today I had a very productive workout today. I averaged 6:52 or 6:53 per mile. Sorry, my hair is wet. And I ran, my workout required me to run 8 miles at a 6:53 pace, and I was able to do it, or close to. It's actually a 6:52 pace I was required. That's your marathon required pace, and I was able to do it. And so I'm pretty impressed with that as far as that's concerned. And I had to take 4 breaks during this run because I had to go number 2. I'm sorry to get graphic here, but that's something you don't want to be doing when you're running. And I talked about that in the chapter, how to time that. But it's really kind of one of those things where when you're a runner, you can't be eating a ton of food before you run, and then it screws up your whole digestive cycle. And then it depends on what you eat and whatnot. So anyways, I do not want to be doing that, and so sorry about the bathroom thing, but I do mention it in my book, so I'm just going to point that out to you right now. I'm a little bit, I've got, starting tomorrow starts a 10 weeks from the Boston Marathon, and I want to say that the good news is that I am about 154.2 pounds, but I've been drinking beer during my training. So I said that today's the last day I drink beer because starting tomorrow on training, I have optional to take off tomorrow or work. I'm going to definitely work out tomorrow. I've decided to totally cut the beer off, but also I'm going to cut back my eating at nighttime, which I've been doing a lot, which is a bad habit. And also I want to lose 10 pounds. So if I could get my weight down to like 146 or 145, and in addition to that, continue to train hard like I've been training for the last 10 weeks since I started, then more than likely what's going to happen is I am going to meet the goal of not only beating my sub 3 hour marathon, but I may beat Lance Armstrong like I said. So I'm going to put it in here big letters so everyone can see Steve, or I'm going to put stop drinking beer. Stop drinking beer and stop drinking beer. I don't. The beer thing's got to go, and then the stop eating late at night, that's got to go too. So there's a couple things I got to do. And beat Lance Armstrong, which means you're definitely got to do a sub 3 unless Lamb sprains his ankle or something and decides to finish it with a sprained ankle or a sore shin or whatever. I think Lance Armstrong is definitely going to be doing a sub 3. He's done both of his marathons in sub 3s when he ran the 2 New York marathons in 2006 and 2007. So I think that there's no doubt that you've got a lot of competition ahead of you. But the good news is that it's not like you have to do it. I set a goal that if I don't beat Lance Armstrong, I want to finish within 10 minutes of his tops or wherever he finishes. So if he finishes in 2:45, I want to do a 2:55. And God forbid he does any better than that, because then it's going to be real tough for me to get within the 10-minute margin. But I have a little, semi-contingency plan there. So anyways, my workout was good today. What did I say? I got to look at my book real quick and see what I burned off here. Because I put on, it was all sweaty. I could barely write. I burned off 954 calories. I ran 8.12 miles, and I ran for 56 minutes. And I had the treadmill at 8.7 miles per hour, but it really totals out to like 8.8 or 8.8.5 miles per hour because my treadmill, of course, as I've said a dozen times or so on here, is fast. And so my treadmill's fast and my hair is wet. Anyways, that's pretty much that. And I appreciate, I've been a little bit behind. I got to get all my videos online. This is, let's say, I've only got the third up. Got a bunch. I'm real behind on getting these videos posted because I've been so busy this week. But I'm going to get them all on there. And appreciate you guys being fans. And I'm hoping you, cheer me on. And if you have any questions, just feel free to drop me a line. Thank you very much. And today's date is February 9th, 2008. It's about 11:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and goodbye.